Well, good evening, everyone, team. Welcome back to the session. That is day 2 demo on Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team. So thank you, everyone, for attending the day 2. So in the yesterday session, team, we were talking about the introduction to the ERP, first of all, and then we have seen, team, Oracle Fusion Applications Evaluation Overview. Like first we have discussed what are Fusion applications, and next we have discussed the Fusion applications evaluation overview, team, like when Oracle launched this product in the market. Since then, what is the Fusion application evaluation? Then what are the routes basically that were laid down in order to come up with this product by Oracle? That all we have discussed here, team. And then I have also introduced it to you the deployment options that are available in our Oracle Fusion applications team. Like if a customer or a client want to buy this product, how the Fusion applications will be delivered to them. What is the difference between on-premise and cloud deployment option? And as I told you yesterday, now as of 2023, we are in Fusion applications are purely offered on a cloud-based model only, I told you, team. And within the cloud also, we have SaaS, PaaS, IaaS that we have discussed, team. And then I also introduced it to you types of companies involved, like typically who will be the vendor, who will be the client or the customer, and who will be the consulting companies. That also I have explained here, team, yesterday. And then I also explained you the Fusion environment releases, like in the year 2011, when Oracle introduced these applications, what is the version they came up? And since then, how the application evolved over the period of time, and what is the current version that we are into, that is release 13. And also I talked about here upgradation policy of the application team, like every year 4 times, like every quarterly once, Oracle providing the upgradation to their application, I told you, right? Then quarter A, B, C, D, how the version sequencing Oracle following, that we decoded, team, yesterday. And also we have seen what are all the modules that we have in this Oracle HCM cloud applications, right? And what comes under the functional side of the application, and what comes under the technical side. And here the ice-breaking thing, like any technical requirements required, any SQL or PLSQL are required, and what kind of profiles currently the market is looking for once you learn this course, and how we have to be considering that we will be going for a functional or a technical. That all we have discussed here, team. And then finally, we have concluded our discussion yesterday with the services or the offers that we are going to provide you. The offerings that we are going to provide you as part of this training. Now, team, we are left out with 2 more concepts to discuss yesterday. Let me complete about that, and then I will move on to today's topic, team. What are they? Oracle Knowledge Repository. What I mean by Oracle Knowledge Repository, as I told you, team, as far as the Oracle Fusion applications are concerned, Oracle standard documentation with respective to the Oracle Fusion applications team are openly or freely given by Oracle for everyone in the market. The only thing is we don't know where to go and where to get that documents and where we can download that files or documents, team. So once you're learning the course, team, on top of the materials that what we provided, they are quite sufficient. But anything on top of that, if you want to refer the standard Oracle documents or Oracle standard implementation guides, user guides, where you can find. Not only that one, team. Here, I was talking about the environment releases yesterday. Every quarter once Oracle come up with the upgrade I was telling you. Every time or every quarter when application software version is upgrading, I told you some new features Oracle will come up in the application. Now, where I can find them? What are the new features that Oracle giving in this quarterly upgrade? Where I can find them? As I told you, team, when we learning something or when we learning an application, team, we should also grow along with the application simultaneously. Whatever the new things coming in the application, we have to upskill about that in order to be on the competitive world. Where we can find that, team? So all Oracle documentation you can find in the knowledge repository, team. How you can access? Go to any browser of your choice and then search with Oracle repository. Just search with Oracle repository, team. The very first link that you will see, Oracle Enterprise Repository for Oracle Fusion applications. And the link will be fusionapps.oracle.com. The very first web link that you can see in the results in any browser, team. Go to that one. Go to that enterprise repository, and then team, you can click on search by product here. Whatever that you are seeing here, search by product. We have something called cloud applications, right? Go to cloud applications here, team. Okay. So once you go to cloud applications here, you can able to see Oracle Fusion Cloud Application Suite. You can able to see Oracle just ignore, team. Today my Wi-Fi network is very bad due to some heavy rain here. So once you go to that cloud applications, you will land upon this particular page where you can see Oracle Fusion Cloud Application Suite. Once you land upon here, team, you can see several products that Oracle offering under the cloud applications team. We have ERP. Under that, we can see financials, accounting hub, procurement. See, team, currently our products or the application that we are going to learn is Oracle Fusion Human Capital Management. But like HCM, under Fusion applications, Oracle offers several products, team. If you come to this slide, you can understand. Oracle Fusion applications product family. Under Fusion applications, several products Oracle offering. This is our HCM, Human Capital Management. Here we have CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Then supply chain management, SCM, procurement, PPM, then financials, Oracle Fusion financials. We have different products under Fusion application team. And you can see the modules under that product. See under our HCM, global payroll, then talent review, compensation and benefits, performance and goals. Right, team? Right, team? Then if you go to financials product, they have their modules, general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset management. These are the modules in financials product team. So here also, when you come to this particular page, Oracle Fusion Cloud Application Suite, you can see here, team, different products of Oracle Fusion. This is financials product. This is accounting hub product. This is procurement. And this is supply chain management, SCM. And this is our product called HCM. Come to HCM, team, and then go to this human resource. And then you will land upon this page, Oracle Human Resource 23B. Because as I told you, the current version, we are in the second quarterly upgrade in the current year, team, June month. The 23B details you can see, team. Once after you come here, if you want to access the Oracle documents, go to the left side available options here, team, and go to all books. Here we have something called all books. And here, team, you can filter with your option. Do you want implementation guides for all the modules like core HR, absence, payroll, talent? or you want administration guides, or you want user guides, what you want. You can filter them accordingly here, team. I want implementation guide, filter with implementation. Then all the implementation guides for our HCM, human resource module will come. See, implementing absence management, implementing benefits, compensation, global human resource, global payroll, help desk, and payroll. Someone was asking me yesterday, Kumar, what about North American payroll? All the legislative documents, payroll for Canada, payroll for China, payroll for India, then Kuwait, Mexico, Saudi, UAE, everything team for time and labor, all the module implementation guides I can find. So if I go to human resource team, if I click on PDF, I can able to see the document with respective to that global HR. My screen is loading now. Then I can land upon the document team. See, implementing global human resource. And this is a downloadable file. It's not only view only, you can even download this document into your laptop or PC, and you can refer at any point of time at your convenience team. So the file will be a bit bigger in size, because whatever Oracle standard documents, they will be a bit lengthy or a bit hefty team. That is a reason I suggest basically to follow the materials what we are providing, where that will be crisp and very clearly explained. But this is again a kind of a detailed guides or detailed documents or materials you can access, team. So it's still loading. Once it gets loaded, team, you can access your PDF file here for implementing the global human resource. Similarly, for every module, you can see over there, implementing global HR, implementing global payroll, like this. See, Oracle Fusion, global human resource, and the entire explanation about the product, each topic wise, the definitions, everything you can able to find, team. And here you have a download button, you can download this. So this is how, team, you can get the Oracle documents or the materials. Did I logged in with my any credentials? See, if I keep here right side corner, did I logged in with any username or anything? No, these are open source. The only thing is, okay, the only thing is you should know where to land upon correctly and where to find out the documents, team. This is implementation guide. Then user guides if you want, or admin guides if you want. Filter accordingly and pick that respective document what you want, team. And then here Oracle also embeds some short videos, team, with respective to some features. These are a kind of basic videos, team. If you want to access them, you can access short 2 minutes, 3 minutes videos with any respective feature in any module that Oracle also will embed here, team. And then the most important thing is, team, quarterly release features. Every quarter, I'm telling that application will upgrade. Where I can find that new features details, team. In this only, above books, we have something called cloud readiness and what's new. Go to this what's new, team, where you can find the new features in the system. Go to what's new, okay? And then, team, you have to filter accordingly with your module. So it's still buffering here. Let me go through the respective offering, team, once it is loaded. So here, team, this is again financials, this is supply chain, this is HCM. And here under HCM also all our modules, team, human resource, help desk, benefits, compensation. Then if I go to talent management, my recruiting cloud, comp, then talent module, learning management, all the modules I can see here, team. I want core HR, then go to human resource, team. And here under what's new, go to human resource and click on this HTML. Okay, click on this HTML, then you will land upon here, team. So currently we are in 23B, but the next quarterly release is 23C. Even that details also Oracle given to the open world. You can able to access that. Next quarterly upgrade, what features are coming, you can see. Like that team, for last 1.5 year, till back 2021, till that time, you can able to see team in which I want for 23C. Then select 23C team. Then I will land upon the 23C related features. Core HR, that is global HR. Expand that. These all are the new features team. If I click on that, I can see introducing areas of responsibility usage with the explanation and also team with the screenshot also Oracle will give. Let me load it again. It's not properly loaded. Okay. If I expand here, every feature I can see team. I can select that one. And with the screenshot, tags to support document type classification and grouping. We have a concept in core HR called document of records team. In that, some new feature Oracle coming up, something called tags. Then an explanation about that one. Then screenshot also on which screen where that option is coming. See, tags are coming up here like that. Every feature by feature, all the features you can see here one by one. Next, multiple occurrences, check for document records at assignment level. What is that feature? Explanation and the screenshot where that impact is coming up team. So like that team, every feature in this release, what Oracle coming up, these all are the new features team, which are coming in this 23C upgrade next quarter that you can see here. Like that, for every module, you can able to access the release notes. We will call them as release notes, where you can find new features, details that are coming up in the quarterly upgrades team. This is for your knowledge upskilling purpose team, where you can access the Oracle standard documentation in the system. Then team, I want to talk about certification concept, because someone or usually people used to ask me, what about the certification in Fusion applications team? If we have to start a career in this technology, is it mandatory that I have to do certification, or is it optional? If I have to do, how can I apply for that one? What will be the cost incurred, or what will be the examination pattern, and what will be the support that we are going to provide team? Coming to Oracle HCM Cloud Applications team, for the entire product, we don't have the certification available. No. Entire product, we don't have a certification. Then for what you have, Kumar? Module wise, we have the certification team. Let's take up core HR. For core HR, we have a certification team, something like Oracle Global Human Resource Certified Implementation Specialist. The examination name I'm writing up here team. And for each module examination team, there will be an examination code. For core HR, it will be IZO 1046/23, because currently we are in the year 2023. The recent exam paper is IZO 1046/23. Similarly, for absence module, we have a certification available team. Oracle Absence Management Certified Implementation Specialist, Oracle Payroll Certified, like module-wise, Oracle conducting the certification exam team. For entire application, you don't have any certification like that. Each module-wise, Oracle conducting the certification exam. So if you are interested to apply for the certification team, you can apply and you can clear module-wise. But again, one important thing that I want to tell you, people who are new in this technology, it might be freshers or it might be working in some other domains and moving to Oracle application. In Oracle Fusion applications team, certifications is not a mandatory criteria. Whenever the recruiters picking up the profiles from Naukri or whatever the job portals team, certification is not a mandatory component in Oracle. But whereas in Workday or other ERPs, if you take, certifications will be considered mandatory team. But the biggest advantage in Oracle system is certifications are not mandatory. But if anyone gets certified team, their profile will have an added advantage in the recruiting time. But again, if you ask me, as a coin have two sides, people will not consider much the certification team. When it will be useful, basically, once we get into the company, once we start working into the projects, from one project to another project, when you are moving team, your client might have a requirement there. Whoever the resources working in my project, are they certified specialists or not? During that time, your company will ask you to clear the certification team. Or in your company, at the time of appraisals, whenever every year performance evaluations are conducting, your project manager may consider your certification as one of the criteria to provide you the good rating or something. Only for this purpose, certifications are considered team. For recruiting, for the hiring you into the company, certifications is not a mandatory criteria. So don't worry about this certification part. Okay. But if anyone want to do also team, I will let you know how we can do the certification. Basically, Oracle partnered with a company called VU Pearson team. This is the examination partner for Oracle. There is a company called VU Pearson. On behalf of Oracle, this company basically will conduct the certification exams. We can go to VU Pearson website. You can search for which module you want to write. You can search with exam code or exam name, and you can book your exam and you can write team. Prior to COVID, this examination used to conduct manually or physically. Means we used to go to this test center in all major cities in Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai. This VU Pearson used to have test centers. We used to go there, apply the exam, and we used to sit there and we used to write. But post-COVID, examinations are conducting in online. You can go book the exam and book your available day and available slot, and you can write by sitting in your home. So the questioning pattern team will be choose the correct answers type. There will be a question and 4 to 5 options, A, B, C, D, E. We have to choose the correct answer from that. And coming to the questions in each paper or in each module, somewhere between 50 to 65 or 50 to 70, the questions will be there in each paper. And as I told you, it will be choose the correct answers. Negative marking will be there, and the pass percentage will be 70 or 75% somewhere. We have to clear the certification at least with 70 or 75%. Negative marking will be there. And the cost for each certification, if you want to book your exam, Oracle will be charging somewhere 20,000 Indian rupees plus taxes, the GST, whatever it is. And this will be a non-refundable examination fee. Means you book the exam for core HR, you write the exam, unfortunately you failed. Then that's all thing. Only one attempt it will be. You cannot apply more than that. But if any people already working in any IT company's team, please do check with your HR or your manager. There will be free coupons available. Companies ideally spend some amount for their employee certification programs. You can get reimbursed from their team. Other than that, if anyone want to write, they have to pay out of from their pockets. As I told you again, it's not mandatory team. Then what support we are going to provide team along with the training, we will be providing you with the dumps. Dumps means what? For each module, already the question and answers will be available with us. 95%, the same questions will come in the exam team, whatever you are writing. So we will provide you with dumps for each of the module. You can practice that dumps. Answers are available already, and you can able to clear your certification. All our students, whoever willing to write, were clearing with the dumps that what we providing team. So this is about Oracle certification process. If anyone want to do, so we can discuss this more detailedly. If anyone want to apply after that training, you can let me know. I will guide you through the process team. But again, it's an optional thing. Don't keep in mind, I have to clear the certification. In India, at least in India, I'm telling it's not mandatory. And the validity, Kumar, I'm writing in 2023, let's say in the month of June. Will it be for lifetime? No, team. Actually, Oracle validation for the certification will be 18 months. Then again, you might get a question, Kumar, 1.5 years means every time I have to write? No need, team. Usually companies won't be that particular. Just they will check out whether you are certified or not, which year exam you passed. Like if you did somewhere in 2018 or 2017, 5 years back, and now you are showcasing, that is not good. But 1, 2, 3 years are fine, not an issue. No one will be that particular about the Oracle rules, what they're telling. But ideally, for each certification, what you are doing, the validity that Oracle giving is 18 months. Okay. That is about the certification concept in the system team. Now let me move on to introduction to the application. Like whenever a customer buy this application team. Now yesterday we were discussing about types of companies, right? Like service provider or vendor, then client or the customer. Let's assume team as of now, Tata Group now planning to buy this Oracle applications for their in-house business or HR activities team. Now Tata Group is the client. Tata is going to buy this Oracle Fusion HCM applications from Oracle. How the application will be delivered? In which form Oracle will deliver the application? See team, if you buy a mobile from any store, how you will get the product? You will receive the mobile physically because that's a physical product, right? But what about this cloud application? I mean, what about this Fusion application? Fusion application is not on an on-premise model. Means what? We will not install that anywhere. We no need to run that software anywhere. Nothing. Then how, Kumar? As we know, Fusion applications are on a cloud-based technology. Whenever the customer buy the license from Oracle, the application will be delivered just in the form of URL. URL means what? A web link, a URL. How? It will be like this. Let's take this an example, team. Like this. Just a URL will be delivered, team. This is what our Oracle Fusion applications. Now I can use this URL in any of my browsers. You take Google Chrome, Mozilla, Internet Explorer, anything. Just copy that URL in the browser and try to give a search. As I told you, in my browser, the user ID and password were auto-saved, team. Directly it is logging in. But actually, it will be like this. Now see, I will come. Let me close. Now let me come and let me try to search with this URL. Where I will land upon? I landed upon what? Sign in Oracle Applications Club. This is how the application will be delivered, team, in the form of URL. But we should not call it as a URL because in a professional front, when you join the IT organizations, when you're working on this technology as a consultant, you should not refer the product as URL. It's a very layman, or sorry to use the word layman, it's kind of very regular word like which we will refer for any web links. We should not use URL, team. We have a couple of names to call the product. What are the names, team? You can call this URL as instance. You can call it as environment. Okay. You can call it as server. Okay. Or you can call it as team pod, POD. So there are a couple of names for the Oracle Fusion applications to refer. So when we working, team, when you get into the project and when you start working, you will be hearing the application with these names. If anyone tell, can you please give the instance? Can you please give the environment? can you please give the server, or can you please give POD? Then they are referring to our product or the application team. So you can call it as URL out of unofficially, but as an official friend or a professional way, you should not call it as a URL. You can call with either you can call it as an instance, environment, server, or POD. POD means what, Kumar? POD stands for platform on demand. Platform on demand means what, team? In a cloud model team, customers will be buying the product on a subscription basis. On a subscription basis, yearly subscriptions. So that is why a platform will be delivered on demand, like what you are paying for that a platform is delivered. That is why we will call it as POD, or you can call it as instance, you can call it as server, or you can call it as environment. These are the different names we can refer or we can call our Oracle Fusion applications team. Now, okay, I want to tell you types of environments team. Types of environments or types of servers, type of instances or types of pods, whatever it is team. What I mean by types of environments team, whenever we working for a client, now Tata Group purchased the license from Oracle, and this is the product, let's assume, delivered to Oracle Tata Group team. How many environments will be getting by the Tata Group team for the license that they bought from Oracle? We will be getting, we in the sense, the client will get team 2 environments. One, we will call it as production environment. Okay. One, we will call it as production environment, and other we will call it as team test environment. So whenever any company buying this product from Oracle, these are the 2 types of environments that they will be receiving. Okay, let me keep production and test environments team. What are these, Kumar? What do you mean by production environment and test environment? See, as I'm telling, whenever a client or a customer buy the license from Oracle, 2 environments customer will receive team. One will looks like this. Let me remove this dev in between. Okay. The production URL will looks like this, and the test URL will looks like this team after ESLL/test and slash. Okay. So this is the production environment team. Okay. It will start with HTTPS FA/ and 4 characters we're seeing here, right? ESLL and slash some other URL which will come. Basically, these are our Oracle training environments team. That's why you're seeing it as demos.com at last. But the regular environments you will not see in this way. That's okay, team. So you will be seeing the production environment in this way. If it is a test environment team, you will see the URL like this: FA/ESLL/test and slash rest of the things common. So in order to identify which is production and which is test, as a consultant, you have to see this one. For the test environment, test will be coming up in the URL link. For production, there won't be anything team. But what is this production and what is this test? Production environment or the production application is the actual real-time application where your client will be using team. Okay. In the day-to-day for their HR business activities team, whatever the application that they are using, the actual real application which your client will be using is called as production environment team. Then what is test environment? See, when we go for an implementation, now Tata Group given the project to our company. Let's say we are working in Deloitte. Okay, we are working in Deloitte. Now Tata given project to Deloitte. We are working in Deloitte and we were mapped to the project of Tata Group. Okay. Now when we went to Tata, and when we start working on the project team, the end-to-end configurations or the implementation we will be doing in the test environment team. Directly, we should not do anything in the production, because production is the real or the actual environment which our client will be using in their day-to-day HR activities team. The client-side people are going to use this for their day-to-day HR activities. But for the production environment team, Oracle will give a test environment. You can call it as a proxy to this one or a duplicate to this one. Why? In the initial phase, whatever the implementations or the configurations we are doing, like we are configuring all the core HR setups or the absence management, payroll, compensation, everything we are going to do in the test environment team. Once we configure all the setups and implementation we done here, we will present it to the client, and the client side people will evaluate all the configurations. They will do certain testings, everything. And if they feel everything is working as per their requirement, then they will give us a sign-off team. Then we will move all the configurations or settings to the production environment, and we will hand over the production to the client. So as an implementation consultants, we should not directly touch the production unless until we have the approval from the client. We will be giving the access to test environment team. All the configurations we will do in the test and we will show to the client. They will perform all the testings here. Everything is working fine. Then they will give a sign off. Sign off means that is one of the approval in our project phases team. I will tell in the implementation process workshop what does that sign off mean. So once client is okay with all the setups team, once they given the approval, then we will move the solution to the production. All the configurations again we will redo in the production environment, and we will hand over the production to the client, and they will start using the application in their day-to-day activities team. So this is the actual real-time application which our client is going to use in their day-to-day activities, and test environment is something for the purpose of implementation testings. This will be user team. On top of this, some of the clients will also get dev environment from the client, from the Oracle team. On top of production and test team, some of the clients will also purchase dev license from Oracle. For what it is required, Kumar? See, production is what I told you. Test environment is what I told you. Basically, any sort of customizations they want to try out, any sort of new processes they are trying out team. In the development environment team, all their development will be done in the real time. So whenever any customer buying the license from Oracle, by default in that license fee, license price, production and test will be delivered to any client. But on top of this, if they want to buy any dev environments team, it will looks like this. The dev environment will looks like, in the place of test, it will be DEV. Okay, DEV. So any sort of new customizations, new business flows they want to implement. So initially they want to configure and they want to test out. These dev environments, our clients will be giving us the access team if such kind of implementations to be done. But this is on an additional fee with Oracle they have to take for our production environment. Along with the test, any development environment, if our client want to buy, they can buy. So ideally, when we go for a project team, client will give us the access to these environments, test and dev. So usually all the configurations we will do here, or you can do here, then move to test, then move to production. This is the actual environment which our client will be using team. And how you will differentiate team when you're working on a project, all are looking like URLs only. You have to look that naming convention. For test environment team, it will be after that 4 characters, you will see test. For development, you will see after 4 characters dev. For production, you won't see anything. In any application of a client team, these 4 characters are unique. For let's suppose team Tata Group given with this application. Now some other company team, okay, some other company team, some Cisco systems or someone buying the product from Oracle. That URL will be somewhere like this team. The 4 characters will be differed from customer to customer. Some EZWE, something like that. So from every client's product, these 4 characters will be differed team. If Tata Group is purchasing from the Oracle, this is the URL they have given, like ESLL. If Cisco systems buying the product from Oracle, their URL will be like this. These 4 characters will be differed team. It is very important for everyone to understand. Why? Because in real time, whenever you are working in the company's team, you might be asked to work for multiple projects also sometimes, particularly in support project. If you were mapped, you will be working on pool of projects. You will be supporting for 2 or 3 clients simultaneously. So which client's application is what? You can identify by looking that 4 characters team, and that 4 characters are called as pod numbers, POD numbers. We will call that 4 characters as POD number. They are unique from customer to customer when Oracle selling the product team. The entire URL might be common, but that 4 characters will be differed from customer to customer for whom Oracle selling the product. By looking at the pod number, you can identify team, which client's URL that is, which client's product that is. See, these all are for your understanding about the URL or about the application team. What are the names we can call that one? When we go for a project, if someone asking you, please give me test environment or please work on dev environment, you should not get confused. Any project you go, these names you might be hearing frequently. You will be working on these different environments team. So this is about production, test and dev environments team. Now moving on to the application introduction. Let me introduce to you what are the basic features that we have to discuss within the application once we log in. So as I told you team, it is a cloud-based model. I can copy paste my URL in my browser, but Oracle suggested browser for their applications is Firefox, not Google Chrome. But it's again, it doesn't have any impact team, but some features when we working on the application team, I personally also experienced it in my experience in Google Chrome or in the Internet Explorer, certain features will not work properly. So Oracle also preferably tell to use their application in the Firefox browser team. But again, it's up to people will and wish which browser is comfortable to them, they will use. But if you ask me, prefer Firefox to use it. Okay. Now, I copy pasted my URL here. Then team, it will be prompting us for user ID and password. What is that team? Sign in Oracle Applications Cloud. And it is asking me user ID and password. Who will give this user ID and password team when we will go to the project? Now we from the Deloitte team going to Tata for implementing their products. All the modules like core HR, absence, payroll, all these modules we were contracted and we are going to implement. Who will provide the user ID and password? Client, the Tata Group or whoever the client offers. They will provide the user ID and password for our team, first of all. So once we log in team, we have a concept called security, which we are going to start from tomorrow here. We were discussing yesterday, right? There is something called security administration. This is the very first topic in our training that we are going to start with. Tomorrow, I'm going to start with this one team. Here, we have the concept, how to create the user accounts, how the access in the system is coming. That all we are going to see. So client will give one super user account for our team. Super user means what, Kumar? With all the access in the system. Means that user will have core HR module access, absence access, payroll, entire HCM suite, whatever we supposed to implement. With that all access, one super user account client will create and they will provide to our team members. We will be logging in with that. And once we enter into the application team, for all the team members, individual accounts we can create and we can start working in the system. That I will tell you later, team. So once we come to sign in page, once you provide your user ID and password, team, and once you click on sign in, you will be entering into the application team. But before to that one, here there is something called select language. What is this, team? And I could able to see different languages. What are all these? Oracle Fusion applications are multi-legislative language supported applications. What is that? Oracle Fusion cloud applications are multi-legislative language supported applications. Means multiple countries related languages Oracle applications will be supporting. Let's say, team, I got a project from China. My client is from China. In that country, my client asking, we want to use the application in our own Chinese language. Or I got a project from Finland. My client is asking, I want to use my application in my Finnish language. See, team, even in your mobiles, we can switch the language of our mobile, right? From English to Hindi, from English to Telugu, Kannada, whatever it is. Even the Fusion applications are also multi-language supported applications, team. You can click on this option. When you are signing in only, you can pass your user ID and password, then choose. Let's say Finnish. The moment I choose Finnish, team, see the entire UI level names will be changed to Finnish. See, it changed now. Sign in changed to Finnish. Then see, username changed, password changed, forgot username, sign in. Everything changed here, see, team, into Finnish language. Or let's say I want Hungarian. Then it changed to that language. So let me keep it in English. Okay, the global language, which usually everyone will use. So you can keep whatever the language you want and you can enter, team. So by selecting the language and you entering the application, team, the application will be coming in that language. All the features will come with that language, team. So as of now, I'm keeping in English. So when we logging in to the application, team, if let's say we forgot the password, we forgot the username, as any other application we have, team, in Gmail also, or Facebook you take, or Instagram, anything you take, when you are trying to log in into the system, if something you don't know, you have the forgot password, right? Same with Fusion applications also, team. You can click on forgot password and then it will ask to pass your email ID here and select option. Do you forgot your username or did you forgot your password? Select that appropriate option by passing your email ID and submitting. To your email, the password reset link or forgot username link will be mailed by the system. That is a standard feature or the behavior in the Fusion application, team. That is about forgot password. Now everything is okay. I know my user ID and password. My user ID is HCM_IMPL and this is my password. Let me click on sign in, team. 1 second. I think someone resetted the password, team. Okay. I'm logging in with my user ID and password. Now see, my screen is loading and I landed upon the application homepage. This is how the Fusion applications homepage will be, team. Once we log in, we will be landing upon this page. Good evening, HCM_IMPL. This is myself, my user ID, right? HCM_IMPL. And team, here I could able to see several sections, some next gen apps, sales, service, me, my team, my client groups. And if I click on the right arrow towards, then I can expand that section. Many options are coming up, team. See, and under each section, okay, let's say I will go to my client groups team. I could able to see something, a section called my client groups. If I click on that, I could able to see some other icons or the sub options under that team or subsections under that team. Hiring, journeys, new person, spotlight, absences, or if I go to my team, then I could able to see couple of things under that. If I go to me, then I could able to see couple of things under that. Like that, under every section, I could able to see subsections under them. First of all, what is this, Kumar? Once I land upon my Fusion applications home screen, what are all these things? This entire area, we will call it as Springboard. What is that, team? This entire area, what you are seeing on the home screen, this entire area, these sections, under that subsections, everything, this entire area, we will call as Springboard team. In the Springboard, we have to talk in a professional way, means we should not refer them as section, subsection. We have certain names to call them team. Whatever we are seeing, my team, my client groups, service, sales, these sections, we will call it as functional areas. What we will call team? We will call them as functional areas. Under functional areas, whatever you are seeing, let's say under my client groups, I'm seeing hiring, journeys, new person, spotlight. These are called as sub-functional areas in the system team. This is functional area. Under that, what you are seeing team, we will call them as sub-functional areas. Let's say my team. If this is a functional area team, talent review, user and roles, these are sub-functional areas. If benefits administration is a functional area, these are called as sub-functional areas, right? So this entire area we will call as Springboard in the system team. And whatever the functional areas and sub-functional areas that you are seeing on the Springboard, you can also access them from the navigator also team, where it is, if you come to the right side, left side, top corner, see, there are 3 lines here. If I keep my cursor on that, what is that team? It is navigator. So if I click on that navigator team, a bar will open from left to the right. See, a bar open from left to the right. And here team, I could able to see all the functional areas. See, from next generation apps to till others. The same thing here also. See, from next generation apps. If I expand towards the right, what is the last option? Others, right? Under them, whatever I'm seeing, let's say team, under my client groups, I'm able to see all these things, right? Now, if I go to the navigator and team, if I come to my client groups functional area, I have the down arrow where I can expand this functional area team. See, if I click on this one, sorry, this is my team, my client groups, if I expand team, see, hiring, journeys, new person, person management, performance, profiles, all these are coming team. Whatever that we see in the Springboard, the same functionalities you can even see in your navigator also team. Not only here, next if you go to benefits team, your benefits related things like what you are seeing, employee wellness, enrollment, plan configuration under benefits. See here, under benefits, employee wellness. So this area we will call as navigator team, and this area we will call as Springboard. From anywhere out of your choice, you can able to pick the respective functionalities when you want to perform that respective task or transaction team. Okay. And even we can customize this Springboard also team. My client is telling, Kumar, under my client groups, I don't want this hiring option. Can you please hide it from the Springboard? Or I don't want journeys to be showing up in my client groups. Can you please hide it? We can able to personalize the Springboard also, team. How? Be on any of the tab of your choice, team. Scroll down. At the end, you have everywhere plus icon. What is that, team? Personalized Springboard. You can click on that one. Then you will land upon apps. All the functional areas under them, whatever the sub-functional areas are there, you can see, team. See, next gen apps. Under that, assets and service. Next, sales, service. Then if I scroll down, me, then my team, then my client groups. Everything from next gen apps to till others. If I scroll down, till others, all functional areas under them, all sub-functional areas I can able to see here. Now uncheck whatever you don't want. Under my client groups, I want to hide hiring and journeys and new person. 3 of these sub-functional areas I have unchecked, team, right? Now see, if I go up and I will click on save and close. Now see, team, if I come to my client groups, where are they? Where is hiring? Where is journeys? And where is new person? They were hidden out. Again, if I want to put it back, again, go to the same personalized Springboard area and I can select them back, team. Come to my client groups. Okay. Then hiring, new person, journeys. Then click on save and close. Like this, team. Now they are back. See, under my client groups, hiring, journeys, and new person. If you want to personalize your Springboard, you can able to do that one, team. And then every functional area, if you see, team, under that you are seeing something called a quick actions. See, my client groups is there. I have something called quick actions. My team, I have quick actions. Me, I have quick actions. For every functional area, team, you are seeing quick actions. What are these? See, quick actions are nothing but, team, whatever the transactions or the tasks which you can perform within these sub-functional areas, you can see them here, team. Let's suppose, team, if I want to hire an employee in the system as a HR, once we hand over the product to our client, in their day-to-day activities, if a HR want to hire the employee, team, they will come to my client group and they will come to new person. Let's say, if we go to new person, team, I can see all the tasks related to the hiring. See, I have hired an employee. I have added a contingent worker, add a pending non-worker, like that. Then I can go to the task, team, hire an employee, right? Then I can perform the hiring in the system. I can give the hire date, action, whatever that I want in. Now see, for coming to hire an employee, I came to what, team? Under my client groups, I came to, first of all, new person. Under my client groups, I came to new person. Then under new person, I went to hire an employee. See, team, all these transactions that what you can perform under new person, directly you can access in the quick actions area. See, if you come to quick actions, see, hire an employee, add a contingent worker, add a pending worker, add a non-worker, then pending. Whatever you are seeing within this, quickly you can access them here, team. Ultimately, both are same. If you get into this and pick up the task, or directly click on here and you will land upon hire an employee. Same goes with every other area, team. Under each of the sub-functional areas, if I go to absences, then I have a couple of setups in the absence area, team. Like I have absence record, work schedule, or reason, certification plans. All these things I can simply find on the quick actions area also. My client group, quick actions. And if I click on show more, all the quick actions under each of the sub-functional area as a heading, you can see. See, team, under my client group, if I go to new person, these are the tasks I'm seeing there. Then if I go to employment, these are the tasks I will see internally in that. Then compensation, then hiring, learning, time. Then if you see absences also somewhere here, you can find, see, absences. See, absence plan, absence type, absence case, reasons. Either you can pick up from here team, or you can go to the individual sub-functional area and you can pick up that task. These are quickly accessible actions, what will be available within them, that are called as quick actions team. And if you scroll down the page, here you can see something called things to finish. What is this things to finish team? Okay, what is this things to finish team? Just give me 1 second.
Work given by client.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. So what are these things to finish team basically? Now, let's suppose if I'm a manager in the system, 10 subordinates are working under me. Let's assume we have a concept called team workflows and approvals. I discussed yesterday team. There is a concept called workflows and approvals. Means what? If any subordinate of mine submitted any transaction, let's say team, one of my subordinate applying the leave today. So as a manager, that should be received to me, the approval. Or some HR hiring one of the subordinate under me, or a HR terminating my subordinate in the organization. Whatever the transactions happen to me, I mean, related to my team or whatever team, if I am the authorized approver for the transactions team, all that I can see here, things to finish. In the assigned to me, I can see team. And here all the notifications I can see. Whatever that are waiting to me, I can perform from here. And created by me means if any transaction I initiated, means I applied the leave, it went for my manager approval. That all waiting approvals I can see here team. Okay. So basically here all the notifications as a user that what I receive and what I initiated, both I can see here in the things to finish area team. But it's a brand new environment which we have logged in today. None of the applications, none of the notifications triggered to my user team. So it was blank as of now. So once we go to our workflows and approvals classes, you will come to know what is this, how to approve, how to configure the rules, conditions, everything team. Then if you scroll down, you can see news and announcements area team. What is this? See, let's say your organization want to share any news to all the employees team. So here all the articles, any news, any announcements they want to issue to their employees, they can publish team. At the back end, we have something called announcements where HR people will publish the articles or news or something that every user of the application can see team. Entire globally, all the employees in the organization can able to see the news and announcements. They can get into that and they can see. Something like in this month, some bonus is going to be announced in this quarter. Some news you want to share to all your employees, then publish an article, kind of employee reward program, something like that, or some COVID-19 came, some suggestions or guidelines you want to give to your employees, then publish an article on that. Your employees can able to see here. That is about team news and announcement area. So these are home screen level functionalities team. And here we have a couple of things which we can discuss before closing the session for today team. We have something here called home button team. What is this? As like every application team, even in our mobile also, in whatever the application or app we are in, once we click on home button, what it will happen? We will come and we will land on the main home screen, right? Similarly, in the Fusion application also team, you be on the any screen. Let's say I came to my client groups and I went to some task called hire an employee. Now I want to come to my home screen. No need to cancel it, no need to go back. Simply click on home button. Now see my screen is loading. Some option it came, yes. And now see, I will land upon home button. So this is home button team. Any page that you are in, if you click on this one, you will come and land upon the main home screen. And then team, there is something called stars. Star. What is that? Favorites and recent item. See, even in your web browser also team, you take Google Chrome or Firefox, any Internet Explorer, anything, you have something, a star mark here. What is this team? As you all know, bookmarking. Any important URLs or any important web links, if you want to save, you can bookmark that one. In future, if you want to come, you can go and you can refer that, right? Similarly, in Fusion system also team, you can segregate them as a favorite team. See now, let's suppose I'm a HR associate in the organization working. Every day, my work will be, I will come to my client group and I will come to new person and I will perform hire an employee task. This is my everyday task team. So what I can do, I can bookmark this one or I can add this task into my favorites team rather than every day coming to my home screen, then clicking on my client groups, then going to the new person and picking up the hire an employee. Rather than doing that, I can add this task as my favorite. See, come to that page, the task that which you want to add as a favorite. Then go to the star icon here. Click on that. Then come to favorites team and click to add to favorites. Here, this is the task, hire an employee. Then you can create a folder team. Okay, something like my daily routine work, something like that. I'm creating a folder and I'm saving this task in that folder team. Save and close. Okay, now let me come back to the home screen. Now let's assume team, I logged in into the system. Today morning I logged in into the system. So usually my work will be whatever the new hirings happened, that records I have to hire in the system. I will go to my client group, new person, hire an employee. Now, rather than doing all these things, directly I can go to favorites, then see my folder created here under favorites area, my daily routine. Then see my hire an employee. If I click on that, directly I will land upon my hire an employee task. See? So all your favorite tasks means the most performable configurations of the task every day, you can bookmark them in the Fusion application. In the favorites area, in your folder, you can list out. So simply you can go and you can pick the task from their team rather than finding out the task from their sub-functional areas, everything. And here, this is not only favorites team. Recent items also you can search here. The historical information. Recently, what are all the screens that I came through? Before that, I went to new person, then hire an employee, then absence administration, overview, then org security. The recent screens from where I have landed upon, all that information also you can see. It's a kind of history team. In our Google Chrome, your web history will be there, right? Similarly, in the Fusion system, you can find your history here. Then we have watch list. This is nothing to do with HCM team. Usually the financials people will be using that. You can ignore that, not required. Then bell icon. What is this team? Here I told you, right? Whatever the approvals that came to you, you can see the notifications here. By default, all these notifications team will come and sit in this bell icon here also. So when you click on bell icon team, as a manager, what are all the approvals daily coming to you and waiting for you? You can see them here. And from here, you can take the appropriate action, approve, reject. Some of your subordinate applied 2 days off leave. It will come here, team. You can approve and reject. So whatever you are receiving in the bell icon, even that you will also see in things to finish area also, team. From either there or here, you can find your notifications, team. So these are the basic introductory features, the home screen features in the Fusion application. Once we click on this username, my username is HCM_IMPL, right? So my user here, HCM, first 2 characters are showing. If I click on that team, I can see settings and action, right? And here team, I have something called sign out. What is that team? Every day, once your work is completed, you want to sign out from the application team. You can click on sign out from here. Then you will be logging out of the application. Then next day, when you come to the office, then you can pass your credentials and you can enter into the application. That is about signing out of the application team. And then you can able to find from the settings and actions team some other things also. Like if you go to personalization team, we have accessibility settings. Like if you go here, you can see some basic level screen settings. In our mobile also we have team accessibility. How you want the application to be default mode means the current view that we are having. Screen reader mode, color contrast, how you want the application to be visualized. That you can set up here in the personalization setting, accessibility settings team. Then if you go to set preferences here team, you can configure certain things like in the general preferences area. These are self-explorable things team basically. If you come to general preferences, if you go to regional, you can set up all the country respective details, your client country, then the date format, time format, number format, currency, time zone. This is very important team. Whatever the formats that we are setting up here in the entire system, any module you take, wherever the dates coming, wherever the time coming, wherever the numbers coming, whatever the formats we choose here, there the data when you are capturing, that data will be in this format stream. So these are general preferences where for the entire application, these rules will be applicable to you. So here you can configure them. Then language selection. While entering into the application, you have not chosen your preferred language. After coming into the application also team, by going to the set preferences language, you can change. See, from American English, I'm changing it to some Finnish. Okay, Finnish. Then display names, everything I will change to Finnish and save and close. Now see team, my application entirely will change it to Finnish. So if any client want to use the application in their native language, they can also do from here team. While signing only, they can choose, but if not, they can do from here. Now see, everything changed to Finnish language. All are coming in Finnish language team. So if I want to put it back, then go to set preferences again. Okay, go to set preferences again, then go to the languages. As I am familiar with the options, I'm directly going team. So American English, this is okay, and save and close. I'm putting it back into English team. So that language preferences also you can update. Then accessibility settings, what we have seen here, the same even in the preferences area also you can find. And password team. So as a user, if you want to change your password to the application, you can go to the password area, then you can pass the current password, then you can pass new, confirm new password and save and close. You can reset the password of the application from here team. So these are the things. Rest of all are not related to our financials team, HCM team. These are related to the financials, Sales Cloud, CRM, other module related things. We don't need to be discussing about that. So here, when we go to the settings and action team in the right side taskbar, here if you come to the last option about this application team, from here you can see what is the version of our Fusion applications team. See, release 13, 23B. The current latest version of the Fusion application till date team. So from here, you can check about the application. There are some other features team, but these are not to be discussed at that very initial phase now. Eventually, once we start setups in the system, you will come to know what is this administration area, everything. So this is what we planned out for today team. In tomorrow's session, we are going to start with our topic that is security administration. Any project you go, the very first fundamental understanding that every consultant should know in the system will be about security administration, like how to create the user accounts, how we are getting access to different features in the system, how to access different modules, functionalities, screens in the system. That all we are going to see in this topic of security administration team. So that's all for today. By this, the 2 free demo sessions are completed team. Yesterday and today, we planned for 2 free demo sessions. And from tomorrow, it will be paid enrollment. Whoever completes their enrollment stream, we will be sharing the new meeting link to you guys. So some of you already been sharing the details over the chat from the admin team when they have requested to you. So if anyone had to reach out to us, please share your WhatsApp number or email ID in the chat button available team so that we can come and contact you. And please do confirm your enrollment stream. From tomorrow onwards, whoever enrolled to this program, we are going to share the new Zoom meeting link. And also there will be a WhatsApp group where you will be added into that group. Like June HCM batch, there will be a group in the WhatsApp and all the people in that group in this batch will be added into that. Any further communication, any materials that we want to share, it will be communicated to that WhatsApp group. So I request everyone, please confirm your enrollments by tomorrow at least before the session so that we can share the Zoom meeting link for all the enrolled participants team. So we can join back tomorrow at 8 p.m. in the same time. Okay. So any